Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. L has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he's built on last year's Cy Young award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Mets baseball next on the show. L is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
Now at the plate is Victor Reyes, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Victor Reyes.
Go out here, huh? Hey, come on now, let's go.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next, it'll be Donovan Casey. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Pete Crow Armstrong is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 6 home runs and 23 driven in.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and Keibert Ruiz will dig into the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ruiz is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Into the box now, Tyler Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. This is skied into short left center. Happ comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Up next, Blaze Jordan. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. So now into the box is Tyler Callahan. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one.
Plays at 1 now.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he falls behind 0-2. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Bryce Jarvis is in the hit column. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, L.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in. Greg Feller struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Stepping in next, Will Benson. He bounced out last time up. L on second. Feller at first with no outs. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Next to dig in, Kyle Lewis. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
A bases loaded blasting.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll stare down without a doubt one of the elite starting pitchers in the game today. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Next for the Nationals.
At the plate, Donovan Casey, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, roll me up. Let's go. Roll me up.
Has a look. Now the pitch.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So here is Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tyler Freeman. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. And now in the box, Blaze Jordan struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Tyler Callahan is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here comes the 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 5 innings have been. Next for the Mets, L. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Greg Feller. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Reyes finds some space out there for the catch to retire. Digging in will be Miguel Amaya. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Justin Dean will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Now to bat, Victor Reyes, and he'll really have to dial it in here going up against one of the best strikeout relievers around. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back. 7th inning ready to roll. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Donovan Casey. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Keibert Ruiz is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Next to hit is Tyler Freeman. No hits to this point. This is foul right side.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left. Next up for New York, L. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Stepping up is Greg Feller. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Beautiful diving stop. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Pitch on the way. Blaze Jordan is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Standing in now, Tyler Callahan. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Callahan carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Behind 0-2 now. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
So now to the plate, Miguel Amaya popped him up. Albies moving to his left, and that retires the side. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Alberto Baldonado. First delivery to him. The 1-0 home.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And now for Washington, Victor Reyes. He went down on strikes last time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Donovan Casey is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Last strike now for the Nats. Washington, good night.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. L earns his 6th winning decision in this one and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We were pleased.